Welcome everybody to Lady Red Volleyball. I'm Alan Donovan here at the United Wireless Center. Pretty fantastic place. Never been here before. JC Sharman knows that you've been to a concert here, so kind of a lot of activities go on here. They used to play arena football. I don't know if they still do or not. Lady Red taking on the first match, Blue Rapids Valley Heights. For those of you who remember 2 years ago, Valley Heights beat us, and we ended up with fourth place, and Valley Heights got third. And we'll be taking on Pittsburgh Colgan and Garden Plain. Garden Plain, of course, we lost to them last year. Last year we beat Ellenwood, we beat Wabaunsee, we beat Meade in the first pool play. Then we lost to Garden Plain, and then we beat Pittsburgh Colgan. Pittsburgh Colgan last year was the number 1 seed, and Pittsburgh Colgan is the number 1 seed this year also. So to Blue Rapids Valley Heights got here by beating Brookville, and then they beat Ellsworth 26-24, 25-15. Then they beat Bennington 25-16, 25-20 to advance to this state volleyball, 2A state volleyball, Kansas State High School Athletic Association. Hope you enjoy what we're doing here for your Lady Red and the Redmen. Redmen showed up pretty well last night. Lacrosse had a little bit better defense, but the officials had a lot more going on than anything else, according to what I saw. Thanks to Mark Nebel for doing that last night. I kind of got into a pinch with David Sass, has some back issues and was not able to stand up for periods of time. So Mark Nebel, under pressure, and graciously said that he would do it and did a fine job, I think. So here we go, Lady Red taking on Blue Rapids Valley Heights. They are the number 4 seed, and Lady Red is the number 5 seed. Yes, we are recording. I'm not streaming today, and I'm not going to use the overlay because I get confused and forget to put points up. So maybe should have had a freshman do it, but we didn't bring a freshman this time, so all we have is the managers. Had a really nice evening there at the Hampton Inn, and went to an Italian restaurant here in town. Is okay, but had a nice bus trip down here. Captain Corey at the helm, of course, and took us all over town. So here we go, Lady Red taking on Blue Rapids Valley Heights. Of course, if you call it the Man Girls, they played there for a while. And on the floor we have number 19, Amelia Tober. She was pretty good last year. Number 13 is Shay Merck. Number 23 is Emma Youngberg. Number 31 is Samantha Vermonton. She's pretty talented from what I saw in the warm-ups. Number 4 is Catherine Tober. So Catherine Tober and Emily Tober. And number 40 is Kennedy Stevenson. Lady Red out to serve here. Maddie Kelch in the back row. On the front row we have Bree Freeling, Ashlyn Long, and Lizzie Fort Miller. Kendra Madu on the back row along with Talon. So here goes Maddie Kelch. Nice serve. Up by Samantha. Strike to the back row. Out. Touch though. Talon should have been watching for that touch. 1-0. Blue Rapids Valley Heights ahead. And coming in to serve will be number 21, Catherine Wanamaker. Catherine is a senior, 5'3" senior. Bumped up at Talon, or Maddie, over by Lizzie. Back set, slap into the block and down on a hard shot there by Emily Tober. And here goes Catherine Wanamaker's serve again. Good eye by Kendra. Tied up 1-1, 2-1. That's not a tie, Al. It's 2-1. Valley Heights ahead. Okay, Sharon Topol, number 12 in the back row to serve for Lady Red. Bumped up. Back set. Striking the block and down on the Lady Red side. Zoom that in a smidge. Good hard hits there on the Valley Heights. It's 3-1. Off to that side, up by Lizzie. Cross over to Bree. Bree's going to slap it in the net. 4 hits. 4-1. Back to serve is Madison Verman, and up to Bree. Bree's going to go back to corner and off the hand of Kennedy Stevenson. The libero there on the Valley Heights side. It's 4-2. Blue Rapids, Valley Heights ahead. Lizzie Fort Miller back to serve for Lady Red, the senior. Cross court, striking the block, comes back over. Push back, striking the block and back. Lady Red blocking well. Tapped over and down on the Blue Rat. I'm just going to say Valley Heights. So 4-3, Valley Heights ahead here. Striking in the net. 5-3 on that miss there by Lizzie. Back to service number 19, Amelia Tober. Crossover to Kendra. Kendra kind of swift it over. Up. It's going to be free ball over. Sharon. Amber's going to send it to Talon. Talon's going to hit down. Good response on the Valley Heights side. Bree couldn't get to it. 6-3. Valley Heights ahead here. Emily Tobler, 19. Back to serve, the 5'10" junior. Jesslyn bumped up, crossover, free ball by Kendra. Soft tap up by Amber. Push up, Bree's going to strike to the back row. Good follow up by Madison. Into the back row on a touch and down, 7-3. Valley Heights surging here. Strike the back row. Jesselyn bumps it up. Up by Kendra. No, not good pass. Got to be heads up there, ladies. Emily Tober back to serve again. Off the tape. Up by Talon. Could have go back to Talon. Talon's going to strike hard down. Off the. Striking the block and out. 9-3, Lady Red just kind of faltering here, and Coach Nick Lynn wants to have a chat with the girls. Talked to Darla Fort Miller, and she said she's been in the state 7 years, and this is her last year, so she's kind of feeling sad. Wait a second. They're already cheering. Huh. I seem to have misplaced my PSAs for some reason. Don't know why. Oh well. Lady Red back on. I have to read some stuff from Keisha here. So I'll see if I can pop that there. Into the net. Finally, Lady Red. But Lady Red down by 5 right now. Going to have to hustle and make this up and play well together. Emma Enix coming in the front row. Bree Freeling back on the back row to serve for Lady Red. It's right over the net. Popped up. It's going to be a free ball back to the edge. Jesslyn. Crossover. Kendra's going to soft tap. Tap back over. Emma's going to set it up across court to Kendra's going to go soft tap again. Strike over. out. Point for Blue Rapids. Valley Heights. Serve over by Catherine Tober. Back set to Tellen. Tellen in the block and out. Point for Lady Red. 10-5. Lady Red just having some problems getting into rhythm here and covering the floor well. Here goes Kendra Maydew. Up to the back. Popped up. Cross court. Strike down. Samantha Vermetten is really strong and a hard hitter there. Okay, Samantha's back to serve here for the Valley Heights. Into the block and down on the Valley Heights side. 11-6. Go, Talon Rentschler, the sophomore for Lady Red. Push up, soft. Reed took it, but it kind of. Oh, Lizzie tried to push it, but she didn't push well. So on the back row, number 40, Kennedy Stevenson, the libero for the Valley Heights. And Vermetten came out, but came back in on that front row. Hard strike by Lizzie, but no touch and out. 13-6. Short off the tape, good eye. Push over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go hard down, point for Lady Red. Good strike cross court by Lizzie. 13-7. Bumped up. Push across court. 10 off the block and up. Set across court. Bree. Good cover in the back. Push back across. Strike hard out on a shot by Emily Toberber. Toerber. Into the stands. Maddie Kelch, we've gone through rotation, back to serve now. It's going to be pumped short. Push up. Striking the block and down. Point for Lady Mustangs. Back to serve for the Mustangs. It's Catherine Wanamaker. Catherine Wanamaker now. Oop, not a good 2 hits. Or lift. So 15-8. Lady Red needs to work on this. Here goes Wanamaker again. Tellen bumps it to the front. Going to push up to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to strike into the block. Off the tape and down. Lift. 4 hits. 16-8. Lady Red faltering here. Just can't get things to flow well. But we'll see what happens here. Every ball's a new opportunity. Every serve's a new opportunity. Good eye by Kendra. Out. Point for Lady Red. 16-9. Valley Heights covers the floor really well, and they've got some good hitters. Here goes Sharon Topol. Back set. Madison pushed back over. There's a lift. Point for Lady Red. 16-10. Valley Heights ahead. Here goes Sharon Topol, the senior for Lady Red again. 7 seniors on this Lady Red squad. Well, that's going to be tough. Good job. Good hustle by Kennedy. By the libero. Kennedy Stevenson pushed the front. Strike to the back row. Good hit there by Madison Vermetten. Madison and Samantha. Madison is a sophomore. Samantha is a senior. Talon. Nobody there on that short one. 18-10. Valley Heights ahead here. Up to the back. Jesselyn's there. Kind of an eye popper. Striking the block. Good hustle by Stevenson. Bringing it forward. Free ball over Jesselyn. Amber's going to set up to Bree. Bree's going to get it off the tape. Striking the block. Brings it back up by Kennedy. Push to the front. Soft tap. Gets blocked down. They called somebody under the net, I think. A lot of people in that area. Here goes Lizzie Fort Miller back to serve again for Lady Red. Off to that side. Popped up. She's been hitting that side a lot. Well, off the block and down. 19-11. Valley Heights ahead. And Samantha Vermetten back to serve. Up by Lizzie. Push over to Kendra Soft on the third. Not a good passes, not a good sets. Bump up by Bree. I'm going to set to Bree. Bree's going to hit hard down. Point for Lady Red. Needed that. 12-19. Lady Red needs to get some flow going. Okay, Bree's in the back row to serve. Emily Enix coming in. Amber Morgan coming out. Goes Bree. Push over. Got to get to that ball off a tap. So hard to do it though when it's flying hard and high. 20-12. Catherine Tilberberg. Push up to Emma, and he's going to go soft. Good job by Emma. Drop it in there. 13 for Lady Red, 20 for Valley Heights. Kendra Maydew, senior for Lady Red, back to serve. And Sharon's gone out. Ashlyn Long on the front row. Bumped up. Strike to the back row. No touch. Point for Lady Red. 21-13. Oh, they called a touch. Not sure who called it, but someone did. They're closer than I, so that must be the case. Justin pops it up. Ashlyn's going to bring it up. It's going to come back over. Not a good pass there. Ashlyn set it up really well for Emma Youngberger to just jam it down, 22-13. And Nick Quick wants to have a chat with the girls. The Kansas State High School Activities Association conducts official rules meetings, training clinics, and workshops throughout the state with a view toward providing a sound educational experience for all athletes. For more information on becoming an official in any sport, contact the Kansas State High School Athletic Association at 785-273-5329. A message. A public service message from the Kansas State High School Athletic Association and Smith Center, www at USD 237 and Next Tech Channel 165. Lady Red in a very, very deep hole here, 22-13. We'll see if they can work their way out of that hole. But it's always tough to do against at state level. So here we go. Jesselyn bumped up. Talon's going to bump. Cross court. Softball. Push up to Talon. Talon's going to hook. Good pop up by Catherine Toberg. Sweep to the left. I'd call that a carry, but they didn't. Madison Vermetten, number 10 there. And Samantha Vermetten here to serve. Jesselyn. call the lift on Jesslyn. But they didn't. Never mind. Okay. Samantha Vermetten here. Again. Bumped up that Jesslyn. Talon's going to dump down, but a good block there on that front row. And that ends it up 25-13. Lady Red failed there. And a great job by the Blue Rapids Valley Heights group. Ask any sports enthusiast what fall means in Kansas, and they'll tell you football, cross-country, volleyball, soccer, and much more. The best in entertainment, sportsmanship, and community involvement will unfold during the next few months. Activities give fans the opportunity to show how much pride they have in our youth and to talk about their accomplishments, support, and the school student body, faculty, and administration. A public service message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and Next Tech Channel 165 and WWWUSD 237, Smith Center USD 237, schools. I did some check-in and the concerts. We'll be starting the 1st of December. It's a late Thanksgiving, so hope y'all can watch those. Come out and enjoy them, and then let people know across the land that they'll be able to watch on www.usd237.com. Of course, the Redmen did a fine job last night, beating Lacrosse 34-14. We'll have to wait till the night to find out who will be playing, because they played on a Thursday night and everybody else is playing on a Friday night, unless they have teams playing here. So. So, Lady Red ready to take the floor. And the Lady Mustangs of Valley Heights ready to take the floor also. And their head coach is Susan Steinfurt. On an interesting note, when they were announcing the players, they announced that Smith Center was coached by Greg Kelch. Don't know where they got that. Amber pushes up forward. Bree Ashland goes free ball. Push up. Striking the block. Push back over. Lizzie's looking. Bumped up. Push up to the front. Nope, not to the front. Kendra's going to go free ball to the back row. Push cross court. Vermetten, the younger Madison Vermetten, the sophomore there on that stripe. 1-2-1 for the Lady Mustangs here for Lady Red. Pumped up. Going to cross court to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to strike in the block and out. Point for Lady Red. The officials had to concur and confer with each other to make that determination. So tied up 1-1. Here goes Maddie Kelch, also a senior. Bumped up, cross court. Good swing. Jesslyn pushes it to the front. Push up to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go strike into the block and down on the Lady Red side. Point for Valley Heights. Back to serve on the Valley Heights side is Samantha Vermetten. Oh, I'm wrong. That's Samantha Wanamaker. She's been serving on the 2. Crossover to Ashland. Ashland in the block and out. Point for Lady Red. Tied up 2-2. And on the other side, it looks like it's 24-20. Wabunsie ahead of Belle Plaine. Here goes Sharon. Good jump by Jesslyn over by Lizzie. Good hustle by Jesslyn Kirchhoff there. Striking the block. Out. Point for Lady Red. Lady Red going to end for this time here. 3-2. Just right over the net. Ace, baby. That's what we wanted to see. 4-2. Nice shot by Sharon Topol. Nice bunch of the football players made it down here. 4-hour drive. Such like that. Okay, here goes Sharon again. Popped up. Chris up. Strike and knock down on the Lady Red side. 4-3, Lady Red ahead right now. So Madison Vermetten back to serve for the Lady Mustangs. Bumped up by Bree. Crossover to Kendra. Kendra go cross court. Good pick up by Kennedy. Tapped over. Jesslyn digs up. Up. Bree strikes into the net. Tied up 4-4. Back to serve is Madison Vermetten. Again. Bumped up Kendra. Kendra go to deep to the back, and Madison didn't handle it well. Point for Lady Red, 5-4. And Jesslyn's coming out, and Maddie's coming out. Amber Morgan coming in, and Tellen Rentschler coming in. Lizzie Fort Miller to serve. Push across, strike down. Lizzie didn't handle it. Tied up 5-5. Pretty quick shot there by Samantha Vermetten. And Amelia Torber. Talon tip out. No touch. Point for Lady Red. 6-5. Lady Red ahead by 1. Bree Freeling back to serve for Lady Red. Amber came out. Emily Enix in that front row. Too strong. Point for Lady Mustangs, tied up 6-6. Back to service, Catherine Torber, the sophomore. There's sophomores and seniors here, a lot of them. There is a freshman. Off the tape, good eye by Talon. Off the tape and down. 7-6. Kendra Maydew back to serve for Lady Red. Off that edge. Into the block and down off Emily. Emma. Tied up 7-7. Back and forth we go. And Samantha Vermetten back to serve for the Lady Mustangs. Popped up by Talon. Going to be set to Talon. Talon's going to strike off that block there, but brought up well. Into the block, into the tape there. It's not a good pass there. So 8-7. Back and forth we go. Jesslyn Kirchhoff comes out, and Lizzie's in. Push over. Madison Vermetten there on a hard strike there. Kennedy Stevenson back to serve. We have 4 seniors on this squad for Valley Heights. Up by Bree. Push cross court. Lizzie. Call Lizzie in the net. So Lady Mustangs go ahead 9-8 there. Wasn't a good pass for Lizzie. Got to get a good pass. Ashland goes in the block. Bumped around. Called a lift. Point for Lady Red. Tied up 9-9. Talon Rentschler back to serve for Lady Red. Here goes Talon. Push up, good pass, tip. Good sweep there. Some locations, the officials would call that a lift, but not here. It varies so much from official to official. They've had more training than I. Catherine Wanamaker back to serve, up by Jesslyn. Push over, no, free ball over by Ashland. Tap up, soft tap, covered there, cross court. Bree into the block, bumped up. Push to the front, up by Jesslyn. Hustle by Maddie. Bree cross court, up by Kennedy. Cross court. Strike hard there by Madison Vermetten. So point for it's 11-9. Valley Heights moving forward here. That side there, Breeze there. Push up back to Bree into the tape. Point for the Lady Mustangs, 12-9. Samantha Vermetten sets it up. Here's Lizzie. Lizzie goes soft. Point for Lady Red, 10-12. Mustangs ahead. Sharon Topol back to serve for Lady Red. Good strike there. Two people trying to get the ball. Might have been a two-hand lift there, but they didn't call that. So 13-10. Bumped up. Back set to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go soft down that line. In there. Point for Lady Red. 11-13. Needed that to break things open. Lizzie's back to serve now for Lady Red. Up by the, that's going to be in the water bucket. Point for Lady Red. 12-13. See if we can get something going here on Lizzie's serve. Ace for Lizzie. Out, just a little bit too strong. 14-12. Jesselyn Kirchhoff in for Lady Red. On the back row, Lizzie goes out. Back to serve is Amelia. Push up to Talon. Talon's going to strike too hard. Oh, it might have been out. I think she would have. It's hard to say. It was falling pretty fast. She went to her knees. But a good try there by Madison Verbetten. Point for Lady Red, 13-14. Mustangs still ahead. Too strong again by Bree. Bree just has not found the range of that yet. She's been pretty consistent mostly this year, but now she's having some problems with the size of the box. Up by Jesselyn. Push up to Talon. Talon strikes down hard. Point for Lady Red, 14-15. Mustangs ahead. Kendra Maydew back to serve. Ashlyn Long on the front row now for Lady Red. Bumped up. Cross court, going to be a tap there. Up, push over to Talon. Talon's going straight to the left, but no touch. Out. Point for the Lady Mustangs. 16-14. Bumped up. Set. Not a good one. Talon was going one way. Bree thought she was going out. Point for Lady Red. 15-16. Talon was going one way and Bree was going the other, but she got it over. So Lizzie Fort Miller back in to serve now. Here goes Talon Rensler into the net. 17-15. Too many service errors for Lady Red to expect to win here or anywhere. Here goes Kennedy Stevenson. Cross court over to Emma. Emma's going to go down hard. Good job by Emma. Point for Lady Red. 16-17. No, that wasn't Emma. That is Ashlyn Long. Al. I think Emma's on the floor. Pop to the back row. Push cross court. Striking the block and down. Not covered in the back row. Tied up 17-17. Lady Red needed that. Madison Kelch. Push cross court. Striking the block and down. On the Lady Red side. She has been wicked vicious there on those strikes. Good quality player. Short. Push up to Lizzie. Lizzie going to go soft tap. Dropped her down in there. 18-18. And Sharon Topol coming in to serve for Lady Red. That'd be to our advantage if we had some consistent serving. Picked up. Back set. Striking the block and down. Brief reeling there on that side. Off a shot by Amelia Torber. Goes Sharon. Back to Kennedy. Popped up. Strike into the block and down. Good hook shot there by Madison Vermetten. Madison's back to serve now. And Samantha's on the front row there. Jesslyn, oh, not a good one. Tap. Tap back. So 19-19. On the other side, Wabunsee has had a bell playing 13-7. Goes Madison Vermetten. Back over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to strike in the block. Come back over. Cross over to Kendra. Kendra's going to go off that left side, but no touch. Nicklin wants to have a chat with the girls. As I said, Redmond are not going to know who they play next week until tonight's games. I have to read these public service announcements, but they only seem to have 3. If you'd like to contribute to our efforts here, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barta Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. We'll put your money to good use. If you're watching on YouTube, I'd like you to subscribe down there. We need to have 1,000 people subscribe at least. And then we can see if we can get a bit of cash from the YouTube people, which is also Google. Madison. Jesslyn's having some troubles with the passes and picking up on those. 21-19, Lady Red down by 2. Up by Kendra. Maddie's going to back set to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to in the block. Cross over. Striking the block, bumped up. Hustle by Maddie. Lizzie's going to hook. Good hook shot by Lizzie. 20-22. Lady Red in a bit of a hole here coming down this late portion of this set. Of course, Blue Rapids Valley Heights won the first one 25-13. Here goes Lizzie. Popped up. That's going to be impossible. Oh, they got it. How about, oh, they didn't do much with it after they got it, though. That was a tough one. 21-22. Okay, here goes Lizzie again. Quick tap. Good quick tap there by Catherine Torborough. And 23-21, Jesslyn Kirchhoff on the back row. Popped up, quick shot there, but it didn't fool him. Strike cross court, Jesslyn's there. Strike down by Talon. Good response on the Valley Heights side, and 24. Set match hit point here for Valley Heights. 24-21. Up by Sharon, crossing over to Talon. Talon's going to strike into the block, bumped up. Back over to Talon. Going to strike hard in the block again. Talon's going to go up. Free ball by Bree. Push up. Strike into the block and down. Point for Lady Red. 22-24. Okay, here goes Bree back to serve for Lady Red. And Emmy Enix is in and Amber Morgan comes out. See if Bree can figure out the size of the box here. Good shot by Bree. Upped up. Striking the block and down. And Blue Rapids Valley Heights wins that one 25-22. And on the other side, it looks like Wabunsee and Belle Plaine are going at it pretty closely. So Lady Red don't show up real well here in this first set, and are kind of disoriented in the first set. In the second set, they showed up pretty well, but were not able to prevail there. So we'll be coming back here in about 2 hours, which doesn't matter to those at home because it's going to be right after this because there is no wait. And Lady Red will be taking on Pittsburgh Colgan, the #1 seed here. I'm Alan Donovan. You're watching Lady Red Volleyball on www.usd237 and Next Tech Channel 165.